Okay, how to make the impossible possible. Stick around for the end of this video. I'm going to show you how to flip a belief so that you align with what you desire. Okay, welcome to Patty's World. I'm Patty. I'm a manifestation and transformational coach, and I help you shift into the highest version of you so that you align with the desires of your heart. How to make the impossible possible. And oftentimes, when I'm sitting with a client or with someone or anyone who's posting on my comments, it starts with them having a belief that it's impossible, it can't happen. Someone has blocked them, someone doesn't want to be with them, they're struggling with money, and they only see what is. They only see their current reality and are very much stuck. And they feel like they're blocked from finding a solution, from shifting their reality, from moving into potential and possibility, into the reality of having it been solved, the reality of getting what they desire, of their SP coming back, feeling better, of just turning the situation around. And in their mind, they're very much stuck in this is impossible. I'm never going to get what I want or what I desire. How do you shift this? How do you change this? It's actually rather easy. It's simple, maybe not easy, but simple. You have to take your attention from what is, because you are stuck in that reality because of the concept that you have of yourself. Whatever you believe is true and real in your life, whatever you're imagining, whatever you're labeling, if you're labeling it as impossible, that is what you're pushing out, and that is what is conforming and will continue to conform in your reality. The shift is you have to be able to detach and take your attention off of what is, and then go into your mind in imagination and start imagining, what if this was solved? What if I got what I wanted? If I could wave a wand and step into the reality of having what I wanted, if this was solved, if everything worked out in my favor, who would I be? How would I feel? How would I be talking to myself? So you're here in the problem, and the energy of the problem and the energy of the solution are two separate frequencies. You have to take your attention off of the problem, because as long as you're stuck in the problem and focused on the problem, you're magnifying it, you're increasing it, you're getting more of, and you're in that loop, in that hamster wheel of what is. The concept that you have of yourself is the version of you who has this problem and it's huge and there's no solution and I can't solve it. Everything's created in the mind. Your imagination is your biggest tool, your greatest tool. Everything is created in the mind, in the right here, right now. So you have to literally, in your mind, step back, imagine yourself in the solution. If I already had the solution, if I already had the wish fulfilled, if this was the end and it all worked out for me some way, somehow, what would I be living? What would I be imagining? What would I be telling myself? And start engaging your imagination. You do visualizations around this. You do techniques around this. Start with short, easy, simple movie scenes. Do a movie scene. Hold it for 15 seconds where you imagine yourself already being, having, and doing whatever it is that you desire. If you're blocked from your SP, then you would imagine him already with you, loving you, holding your hand. You're in a happy relationship. You're married. You have your child. If you have bills and you're in lack and not having, you start imagining the money came, the bills got paid. I don't know how, some way, somehow it all worked out for me. The money came, and you open yourself up and you allow, allow for the potential and the possibility of it showing up. You connect to the power within you, the power that creates worlds, and allow yourself to be guided. You take inspired action. Your intuitive guide, your internal compass will guide you in the direction to move, and you just have to figure out what is the next right step. Stop freaking out. You have to regulate yourself, soothe yourself, calm yourself, and tell yourself this is going to be okay. This is going to be okay. I am safe. I am secure. I don't know how, but some way, somehow, this is going to work out in my favor because everything always works out for me. Louise Hay has a great mantra, and I advise you to use it, where you tell yourself, All is well, and everything is working out for my highest good. And from this situation, only good will come. I am safe. And you start soothing yourself and shifting yourself into the solution. Okay, what are the ways that this can work out? You could even list it. Come up with 10 solutions, imaginings, even if they're crazy and they're crazy. Just come up with 10 ways that it could work out. You make a list. It doesn't matter if they're reasonable or not. You make a list of the myriad of possibilities that things can show up in your life. And what this does is it allows your mind to open up. It gets you into the receiving mode and see the potential of how things can align and show up for you. So instead of you living in, it can't happen, it's impossible, you're doing this exercise to open your mind, your subconscious mind, that things are possible, that things can work out. And there's 10 ways, there's 20 ways. You write them down, make them fun, have fun with it. And you open yourself up to that possibility of receiving. And that's what you want to do. It's to elevate your frequency, your core frequency, what you're believing and assuming. Because as long as you're stuck in not having and in lack and not being the one who it's solved for, the version of you who gets everything she wants, as long as you're stuck in that, you can't move into receiving, allowing, having, being. And so it all starts in the mind. Thoughts become things. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're believing, that's what you're imprinting on your mind. And that is what is conforming or showing up in your external world. You're always the cause. The external world is the effect. So you have to practice taking your attention from what is and get into the possibility of what can be. If you just make that shift, you will see that there's possibility. You will see that there's potential, that you will see that there's solutions, and everything has a solution. Everything has a way of working out. And then you elevate that and take it one step further into everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out in my favor. I always get everything I want. Everything works out in my favor. Life is always supporting me. And you anchor in those beliefs. Add the assumption, the belief, the mantra that life is always supporting you. Whatever you're fixated on, whatever you're focused on, that's what you're creating. So when you are intentional about what you're thinking and what you're believing, and you make that your default possibility, openness, you focus on solutions, you imagine yourself having and being. Don't worry about the how. Let the how work itself out. The universe, the power that creates worlds, will solve it for you. You will feel inspired. You will be guided to move in certain ways. But always, always in the mind, take yourself to the solution. Take yourself to the possibility. And start living from that place, talking to yourself from that place. Your self-dialogue matters. Whatever you conceive yourself to be, that's all self-concept. Whomever you conceive yourself to be. If you conceive yourself to be stuck in the problem and it's impossible, that's what you're going to keep on aligning in your life. You got to move into the solution and conceive yourself to be that it works out for you, that it's solved, that yes, there is a way, there is a possibility. I get what I want. Everything works in my favor. It is possible. And then you shift into having and being. It's already done. It's already done. You imagine, you visualize, you do all the techniques around that, including your self-talk, and then just watch the transformation. It's simple, not always easy. You practice it over and over, you will change your mind. Okay? Practice that. I would love to hear your results. I'm stumbling a lot today. I'd love to hear your results and your feedback. And let me know what else you want me to talk about. See you on the next one.